Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel and welcome to a daily energy check-in. Today we have 4-4 portal and we'll do a special reading dedicated to this gateway and what is it bringing to us. 4-4 of course has special meaning for twin flames because it's also 11-11. That comes to 4, you know, at least the number 4. Also, if we think about it from a 4-1's perspective, 4 is about building foundation. And generally speaking, in tarot, those number 4 in each of the minor arcana suits means building a foundation. 4 of Pentacles, right? Like I have my foundation, yeah, and like it's important to me. I'm gonna keep it like from the material resources. 4 of Wands, it's foundation in communication. In creating contract of that communication, whether it's formal or informal, right? Deciding on the ground rules, how we're gonna communicate going forward. 4 of Cups, right? It's like I have this status quo emotional space, right? And yes, you can then interpret it differently as like it feels stale, or it feels boring, or it feels like, you know, I'm just in my own space and too isolated from others, but it is still that idea. And then last but not least, 4 of Swords is about healing, right? Like creating space of safety and healing where you can feel comfortable, where you do not need to fight for your health, for your safety, for everything, right? You can just like take it in and give that time and space to yourself to recover. Again, whether it's physically or mentally, but it's that space. So yeah, let's see what we have as the cards. I brought the Keepers of the Light Oracle today, so we'll get guidance from the Ascended Masters for each of the twin collectives, and then we'll go with the tarot reading. And today, of course, the focus will be on what is this gateway, what opportunities is it opening to us as twin flames, you know, and we'll see that for each of the twins. We'll see what is the guidance for each of us. What are we supposed to do during this time to make the most of it? And then the third one is going to be in the bigger picture. What is it contributing to? What's on the other side of this process? Okay, so hope you guys are doing great. We have a new episode of Mindfully Awake coming up tonight. It's at 6 p.m. EST. I don't know whether I'll be able to share the link in advance, but you can always search for it. You can go to Bold and Brave TV account and see it. Or, of course, you can watch it afterwards as a recorded version. There will be a community post sooner or later, and I'll share the information on how you can watch it. Today, we're going to talk about finding your life philosophy, which, in my opinion, is quite important. It is more of a blueprint, structured approach to your belief systems, to your spirituality, because we tend to be overwhelmed with lots of information these days. Some of it doesn't align with each other. Then there's religion on top of it, and then we see how to reconcile that, and it can create a mess. And if you're just following like specific bits and pieces, it may not give you the overall clarity of what is it all about. So that's why the personal philosophy is important. So we'll talk about it, you know, why, when, how is it different from religion, when to start looking for it, how you can support your kids with that journey, etc., etc. So, Divine Feminines, your message is from Jwal Kul, Dharma Unfolding. So this is more of a Hindu terminology about your destiny, your faith. Just realize that destiny has the same root as destination. Deep. Remember that you're on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So whatever is happening with you right now, Divine Feminines, this is part of the path. It's an integral part of the path. Even if you don't see it all yet, you need to trust that this is an important part of the journey, of a bigger life path and life mission and purpose that's unfolding. Masculines, your message is from Mary Magdalene. The teacher awakens in you. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. And I think we saw that in the recent readings, actually, when we saw that Hierophant energy, I think. I'm doing horoscope recordings as well during this time, so sometimes I get mixed up, but I'm pretty sure we saw that in the twin flame journey, where masculines are embracing more of a leadership role and they're finding their voice, and that's fine. But just remember that it's important to follow through with it, to continue this search, because you have something important to share. Oh, by the way, and don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. And if you're new, welcome. And yes, I mentioned horoscopes, so I continue. I'm about halfway through now. I continue publishing them on my other channel. It's called Mindful Bamboo. So you're welcome to take a look. There's a lot more info in the description box for those who are new. Four of Swords. See, that's the four, the magic of the four. And I like that here it's actually like this lotus pose of contemplation and reflection. And to me, it speaks even more about the personal philosophy quest that I just mentioned to you. So I'm getting this as a personal confirmation that the episode that I'm, okay, the Hierophant, the episode that I'm doing today, which also, oh my god, as I'm saying it, cards are just falling out and it all makes perfect sense. The episode that I'm doing tonight on the personal philosophy is going to be pretty important. Like, that's perfect timing for this message. Here we have Seven of Pentacles, so we're planting the seeds. I can't say exactly that we're still in the new moon energy because it's been a week, but consider that you've planted seeds to a certain extent, right? But now it's time to start following through with action. That's where we are. And action could look like this, by the way, but this is about still making progress. And if this is how you're spending your time these days, and someone is telling you, or even your critical voice inside is saying that you're being lazy, or you're not accomplishing much, or you could have done more, this is super important. And it takes a lot of energy and a lot of strength. So give yourself some grace there, please. Somebody needed to hear that today. Anyways, feminine. So what is the opportunity that this gateway is given to you? We see Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Emperor. Becoming your own boss, embracing your own business, your own practice. Maybe you have something completely innovative, right? Maybe it's like your philosophy has a completely different meaning, right? You just created something beautiful. Maybe you're an artist and you're looking at this and it's like, there's not really hard work, but it takes work, right? Don't take it too literal. But this is like owning it. You're a musician, or you're an artist, like fine arts kind of stuff, right? And this is an opportunity for you to see how you can really ground that in and build that foundation so you can grow with it, personally and professionally. Wow, masculines have Six of Swords, Seven of Swords. Not the best progression, I would say, because this is like feeling like life has been too quiet or a little boring even, and like looking for adventures or looking for the catch. You know, it's like it's been going too smoothly. There must be a catch here somewhere. And you know what I'm gonna say, Divine Masculines, if you're looking for a catch, you'll find it. That's part of the manifestation journey. So see how you can rephrase it. See how you can find, and this portal, as I'm hearing, is helping you find more trust in you and in the divine, that you are being divinely guided. And whatever the journey looks like at a specific point, that's exactly what you need to get the insights you need and to be able to reflect and adjust your mentality towards the subject and also your course of action. All right, so pay close attention to what is happening right now, because it's supposed to shift your mindset to an extent. What is the guidance for us? What should we do? Four of Pentacles, clarified by the Moon. Yeah, there's some kind of treasure that you're finding that you're supposed to notice, but it's not that simple. Like, it may not necessarily be money bills. It may be in like the friends that you have, the support network, maybe your fans even on Instagram, right? But you know that it's treasure because of their support, because of how quickly they can help you out. If you have a question, you just post it and immediately somebody comes back with information. or was just the right contact for you to follow through. You know, like this is maybe seeing your living situation, like the place where you live, as a treasure, something it's, you know, important asset in your life. So this is like seeing the beauty and the treasure in what you have right now, even if it doesn't seem like much, appreciating it. And if you find that you have some negative feelings towards those things, then dig a little deeper and again, see how you can reframe that. What is the guidance for the masculines? 8 of Wands clarified by King of Pentacles. Masculines continue establishing themselves, you know, as you're supposed to communicate. What is it that you're trying to create? Which way would you want to go? And communicate to the universe, to your higher power, and also communicate to people around you. So they also know who you are and where you're going. What is your priority in life right now? What are you trying to build, right? It's good sometimes to just go with the flow without much explanation. But this is the time now. Remember all the Aries energy that we're talking about just this weekend. We are in that space where it's like, now it's time to act. It's time to make your intention known, to follow through with it, to be brave, not to shy away from opportunities, right? That's how King of Pentacles does it. King of Pentacles is successful in their business with their abundance, not because they're just sitting and manifesting something in a meditative pose, but because they're taking action, they're using their opportunities, and they know what they want, and they go and take it. What is the bigger picture here for the feminines? Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. The bigger picture is that you don't necessarily need to know the bigger picture. But the important part, jokes aside, is that slowly but surely you're getting to that bigger scale of your mission, of the happiness in your personal life. You know, it's building up. And sometimes you get to build your structure brick by brick, and you'll only see that result like 10 steps ahead of you, right? You won't necessarily see it on each individual step, and that's fine. That's part of the trust, but this is like you're contributing to much bigger opportunities in the future. It's like investment, you know, where right now it's like, okay, little by little you're investing, and then it's going to bring you big dividends at some point in the future. What's the bigger meaning, bigger picture for the masculines? 9 of Cups clarified by 2 of Wands. Masculines are becoming better at understanding what they want. It's just what I was talking about. What they want and how to make decisions towards what they want. Not finding excuses, not playing it safe, but actually going for it. But not also feeling reckless, not feeling like you just throw away everything you've built and you're going all in now, like a gambling route in Vegas or something, right? Like there is the compromise there to an extent, but it's like a golden mean where you can continue making the most of both worlds, where you have clarity and also where you trust the process, right? But it is a lot about deeper understanding on what you want in life and why, right? 9 of Cups says cups are about feelings and emotions, right? It's like, what is going to bring you that elated feeling, right? That euphoria of emotion, that highest level of joy and bliss. That's what matters. Not what that person is doing or what these guys are telling me, are expecting me to do, but what brings me the bliss. And then make a decision in that direction. And every time you're going to be choosing the sense of bliss, you're going to uncover something new, something beautiful, something amazing. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. This was your 4/4 portal reading. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all tonight, hopefully, for the Mindfully Awake episode. And until next time, bye.